How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Shaving with Serge. And I want to thank you guys for joining me on another shave. And today's shave, man, one of my goals this year is to kill a tub. So this is going to begin my journey, and what I'm going to refer to as Journey to the Ring of Death. All right. And the soap I've chosen for that is SoCal Hipster. This is pre-Kaizen base. This was actually the first artisan soap that I bought. So I've been into wet shaving just a little bit over a year. And February marked my 1 year anniversary. I remember because my birthday gift was shaving gear. But this was my first artisan soap, SoCal Hipster. So this soap has been used maybe 5 times if that, give or take maybe 1 or 2 more, or maybe even less. So I don't know, let's call it 5. It's been 5 uses. I did bowl lather. I did face lather most of the time, but this time I did give out, and I did give out a sample of this, I believe. So I actually scraped the top this time now, and I'm gonna do this one in a bowl lather. I'm just, I want to stick with my bowl lather. I've been doing that. I want to perfect my bowl lather. So I'm sticking to the bowl lather. I do miss face lathering, but I'm sticking to it. I gave myself a goal and I'm gonna stick to it. And so this soap right here, man, I'm gonna read a little bit what it says on the site. The official SoCal Meetup soap is now available to all. What a fantastic, fresh, warm weather scent. This is not just some fruity tooty, one-dimensional pineapple scented soap. As you lather, the different notes will present itself and it will further evolve during the shave. The notes are pink peppercorn, pineapple, banana, passion fruit, mango, cade, oak moss, sandalwood, cedarwood, and musk. Like I said, this is the pre-Kaizen base. And what I get off of this, I get a blast of that pineapple, like banana, that mango, just a pineapple citrus. Oak moss is a citrus scent too, so probably that. And then in the back, I get hit with that, with the woodsy scents, that sandalwood, that cedarwood. But that's like the back notes of it. I actually really enjoy the scent. I give this one about a 7.5 in scent strength. And this one, I remember this was the first soap I ever had a reaction to, and I assume it's a pink peppercorn because that's an ingredient that's not in any other, most of all the other soaps I have. I believe there's one other soap that has it, but I don't get a reaction on that one. But the reaction is I just get a tingling on the face. I don't remember if it turns red. I was also so new to wet shaving, so I probably didn't pay that close attention. So I'm gonna look for that this time. All right, so Journey to the Ring of Death. So that means I'm gonna be using this soap at least once a week. As the year approaches, or as the year comes closer to an end, if I see that I have a lot left to go, then I'll start doing it more. But as for right now, I'll be doing this one at least once a week, and Journey to the Ring of Death. And I don't know if you can see, yeah, in focus, there's still a lot of soap in there where it's at right there, that line. So I do have a lot of soap left on this. This is one of my most used soaps out of the collection. Like, I heard me say it a bunch of times, most of those have been used once. So that's why I stopped the buying of soaps, so I can return to these and enjoy these and maybe sell some. I don't know, we'll see. That's kind of my thing right now. I'm not bringing in new stuff without getting rid of some old stuff. I sold a Bullseye Brushwork brush, and that's because I bought another brush. And I'm not gonna announce that one quite yet, but that one, we're just waiting on a logo to be put on that brush, and once he gets that, then I'll be getting it. So more about that when the time comes. So I'm waiting for that one. I do have another brush up for a pizza party and posted up on different sites, and there's 4 slices left at $5 a piece. It's 26 millimeter, super high density maggot knot. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. One more. And low-borne handle, beautiful colors. One small slight chip right there. It fell off when I used the original adhesive that came with, and it chipped it. But it's very, very minor, and it's on the bottom. No coin, beautiful colors. You know, I hardly use this one. Same thing with the Bullseye Brush Shark one. I'm kind of just, you know, I'm like I said, I'm not bringing in new stuff without getting rid of old stuff. Same thing with my flannels. I got flannel purchases today, and that's because I sold some of the older ones that I wasn't wearing anymore. That's kind of my thing right now. I'm trying to control what I splurge my money on. 5 minutes in, I'm still talking, not even in the shave yet. For the razor, I'm going to be doing the Carve stainless steel F plate. This is the longer handle. What is it? The 4-inch handle, I believe. Yeah, 4-inch handle with the cool base. For the razor in it, I'm going to be doing a Lord razor. And this was sent to me over by DE Shaving. And it was with a pack that he sent, and he wrote cool. So that means he must like it. So check that out. I will be going in with the pre-shave because I used it only once so far, and I'm just gonna use it just to use it. Got the matching splash right there, SoCal Hipster, boom, boom. And for the brush, I'm gonna be unleashing the Kraken. And because it's a bowl lather, I do prefer synthetic knots, and just getting use out of my newest brush that I have in my collection. And boom, look at those tentacles. And I am listening to Rob Zombie. Well, this is technically White Zombie, the first 2 songs. And Rob Zombie, and that was recommended or requested by somebody, Brent Conrad, I believe. Normally I write notes right here, and I didn't. And yeah, I totally slipped my mind, and I'm glad I asked for suggestions, because why wouldn't I want to listen to some Rob Zombie and some White Zombie while shaving? All right, so cool. I'm gonna lather this up. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, guys, man. I'm gonna go ahead and just wet my face and apply the pre-shave. And last time I used it because someone recommended it for a reaction that it might help. And I went ahead and did that, but I didn't blend it in good. I'm just gonna use my hand. I want to use the brush, but it's already full of lather. All right, that's good enough for me. I guess extra protection. You could theoretically just shave with this. I'm gonna re-wet the face, and first time I ever bowl lathered Ariana and Evans, and created an awesome lather. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this down because audio tends to come through really loud. On recordings. But this is such a good scent. This is one of my, I wouldn't say top 5. At one time it was, but I'm glad to be returning to it. It is a great scent. It's just so refreshing. I could drink this. Picture on the beach, and I don't drink alcohol, but it feels like a nice smoothie. Just refreshing, good mango, pineapple, banana, mango, and those woods come through. The soap was made for a meetup, the SoCal meetup, so I can't wait for COVID to go away, die down, whatever we want to call it. So these meetups again happen, and I get to join them and participate in them because I joined the scene 1 month before the world came to an end. February, and the world shut down in March. And I'm gonna go with that. I use about, I don't know, maybe a little bit bigger than an almond size, and it's so much louder. Look at that. All right, dry my hand, and I'm going in with the stainless steel carve. Actually, I need to see where my sideburns are at. There we go. And Rob Zombie is one of these bands that I have not listened to in ages. The White Zombie reminds me of being a kid because that came out when I was like in 6th grade. And this stuff right here probably came out when I was like in junior high-ish probably. I did say I wanted to learn how to shave with both hands with the DE like I do with the straight razor. And right as I was getting ready for the shave, I was thinking that, and I totally forgot during the shave. Just about right. That tends to be me all the time. This is the F plate. There's a lot of positive blade exposure, so I do take my time. I like this because I'm not on auto cruise. And I tend to be on auto cruise with most DEs. With that much blade exposure, I can feel it, and it causes me to take my time and pay attention to what I'm doing. And it makes the DE shave more enjoyable for me. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wet the face and come in for the second pass. All right, and normally I do a cross path across the green, but because I do want to practice left-handed with the DE left-handed, I'm going to go against the grain again. And this is, I feel like I'm learning to shave again for the first time. I'm having a hard time finding the angle, which is so odd, right? Because you would think, because I use my left hand for straight razoring, that I'd be able to find that angle pretty easy, but no, that is not the case whatsoever. Not the case whatsoever. That was like learning how to shave for the first time again. Finding not only the angle of the blade on the face, but even just finding the angle to put the head on my face was very difficult, awkward. So definitely that's something I want to do every time now. All right. Now time for the third pass, and I don't need to add any more hydration to my face. This lather is perfect the way it is. Even this pre-Kaizen base is just so good. If I told myself this was Kaizen, probably wouldn't have been able to tell the difference. Do I need that much lather? No. I'm just playing with it and using it because I have it. All right. I do have to be careful on this side because I do have the bumps that I cut myself on last time. My girl keeps texting me. I've got like 8 messages from her. I had to hurry up so I can respond to her. against the grain. DE. I tend to always get weepers. All right, now this side. All right, a lot easier to find the angle against the grain for me. Left-handed, but still awkward. And I'm gonna do the cleanups around my goatee and everything off camera. I'll be back. Might need that. All right, guys, I'm back. Did the touch-up off camera. And again, just, you know, just lather left over to squeeze some out. And look at that. Look at that. I think the more I do bowl lathering, starting to really enjoy it and love it. Okay. I got lost in the lather. All right, I've actually had a good shave, guys. Like, I got no weepers, no cuts. I'm surprised because I usually get a weeper DE shaving. I'm going in with the after splash. There we go, SoCal hipster. And the soap tends to smell a little bit more, the notes are the same, but the soap smells a little bit fruitier. The splash, I get more of those woodsy back notes to finish it off. That dump, that come in stronger. See, yeah, it's a great set. I'm glad I have the splash and the soap. This will go great with my Aventus Creed dupe. What is it here? Musky oak moss from Dossier something. I haven't even opened up the bottles yet. There it is. I've been using the samples that it came with. Plenty of spray. This will go great with that. And too bad it's 9:30 at night now. No need to spray cologne, right? Thank you guys for joining me on the shave. It was a long shave. I took my time. You guys have a good one.